Hey party people, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Bean.
And we're Kelly Beans Bees. We're first-time beekeepers here in Central Virginia. And today, we are checking out what was the chunky monkey hive. And we don't know if there's a queen that has come back or not. So, if you missed it, this hive we split and there were some queen cells and we were hoping that they would go, and oh man.
So this frame is full of honey up at the top, or bottom for you all, and then there's pollen down in there with nectar in the cells.
Perfect.
But go ahead.
Anyway, so had queen cells, so we were hoping that meant that there was no queen. Well, it didn't mean that, but there was not one.
Right. In this case,
in this case, and so we were hoping that the queen cells, a queen would emerge and then go out, live her life, meet some boys, mate, and come back. So we're checking that out now.
Yep. And as Kelly said, we had split this hive, so the one that's beside Kelly right now, we did get a queen back.
There's brood on this side.
Yeah, actually. And that's worker brood. Okay. So I think we do have a queen somewhere in here. Good.
Okay, girl.
So what I was worried about, we haven't been out to the bee yard to check this hive in a little bit of time.
Well, let's be honest. Kelly's more than life. Kelly's allergic to the world.
Yeah, a little bit. So
do you want to take that extra on the bottom? And is that a...
It's not a queen cell, and we can take the extra.
I'm trying to make lip balm, y'all.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, yeah, I think I'm allergic to the world. Luckily, where we keep the bees now, I don't know if it's really focused, but they chopped the hay. Literally last week when we were here, it was about as tall as I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I about had an allergy attack. It was kind of terrible.
Kelly went and laid on the couch and took a nap for a while. And
yeah,
Kelly doesn't normally take naps.
No, I don't take naps unless I'm sick. So, and you can kind of hear it now. Like, I feel I've already sneezed like 17 times. I might sneeze during this, and I might sniffle. So, sorry about it.
So, the worry I had with this hive, because we hadn't been here in so long, is laying workers. And what laying workers are is
there's
when you don't
tons
have...
of brood, buddy, tons.
Oh, wow. This hive's about to explode. Yeah, that's... It looks like
at
that on the
y'all.
other side.
All of that, what color do you call that? Orangey?
Orangey brown, I guess. Kind of tan.
Those are babies.
Yep, and not just babies, they're like almost fully developed babies.
Well, they will be babies, but yeah.
Right.
So Bean is scraping off that extra wax that's down there that they've built because your girl is going to make some lip balm. So...
Plus, they don't really need it down here.
Right.
It's better to get rid of it now.
If you've forgotten or didn't know, I'm allergic to bees, so Bean is really going to be handling the bees.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just your camera gal.
So,
I'm here for jokes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was talking about laying workers, so I'll get back to that to explain it.
Yeah.
So when you don't have a queen in the hive for 21 days, what happens is... the workers in the hive can sense that. They can tell there's no queen pheromone in the hive. It's been a long time. We don't have any eggs. Things are bad. What's going on? Yeah. Then their ovaries actually start to go into production and the workers will lay eggs.
But those eggs are only boys.
Yes.
Drones. So
the worker bees have never taken a mating flight and they never will. So they're unfertilized. So they're just laying
like a
drone
chicken
eggs.
When you eat the eggs from the store that weren't fertilized.
So what will end up happening is...
lots of brood.
Yep. Your frames will all have drones in them. And then your hive pretty much just slowly dies out because...
there's nothing happening for them. Like,
right, there's no
new
workers, so they can't do anything. They don't have a queen. They can't make a new queen. So,
you getting that stuff at the bottom out?
I was looking here. I've got a queen cell there, but I don't know if they're working on it or if they're tearing it down.
Well, maybe you should tear it down.
I probably will because...
because you have a queen.
I believe so. I'm going to look a little bit more. I think I had eggs. But I was just excited to see larvae.
Yeah, you and me both.
I think there are eggs down in these cells.
Well, we're in the shade today, so you should be able to tell.
Well, no, that's the problem that I'm in the shade.
Do you
Yes,
need to
there
walk?
are eggs in here. So,
There are?
Yep.
Here's the tool. Want me to crush?
You
Or you
can
got
if
it?
you want.
No, you can if you want.
Here you go. Just make
Right
sure
here?
you get it on camera.
This one?
Yep, that one.
All right.
It looks like they may be tearing it down from like where the queen had emerged.
Is that how I tear it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Crunched
and then you want to
that.
scrape off the wax on the
Not
bottom?
really. There's a lot of bees on that. I'm not trying to put myself in more danger than I need to.
So, with the laying workers, if we get laying workers and they start laying drones, we said, the hive dies off, which is kind of sad.
Kinda.
And there's,
More than kinda.
you could try to get a new queen in there, but once a hive gets to the stage where they're laying workers,
They did.
the bees are all old. They don't really take to new queens very well. So pretty much what you want to do is take out all of the frames in the hive, shake off all the bees away from the hive itself. So we would go out into the field somewhere, shake off all the bees, and then the foragers
Those
would
are
all
just
fly back.
drone cells at the bottom on
Yes.
your side, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The foragers will all fly back, and the worker bees that are laying will end up just staying there because they can't fly anymore because they're laying. So then you'll just add it on top of another hive, and you'll have the bees, the foragers will come back and help out, and you'll have the frames and everything in them, but you'll have kind of lost a hive. But we don't want them to really get to that point, because if they do start laying drones in all of our frames, it will expand out the worker cells, and if we do get a queen laying in these frames, she will only lay drones in those cells because they're too big. So that's what I was happy not to see today, because I was a little worried about that.
That's not my friend. Help me.
You're doing great.
Why don't you leave me alone? Scared she's gonna try to come from my face. Rude.
Yep, so they're starting to draw out this.
That's good.
They filled it with brood. There's a lot of brood on this side. There is a queen cell there that we'll go ahead and squish, because again, I saw eggs, so I know within the last 3 days we've had a queen here. And if we're seeing queen cells like that, they're not capped, so she's still here. Or at least she should be.
We haven't seen her.
And if, for whatever reason, she ends up not being here and there is a problem, then the bees still have eggs to make more queens out of.
Yeah.
So I'm not super worried about taking these out.
All right, buddy. So we're approaching 8 minutes here.
Kelly's got me on a timer so that I don't.
Yeah, because no
go
one
too
wants
long.
to watch for so long.
Let me know down in the comments if you love watching for so long.
Okay, I think they'd rather have more smaller videos.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Okay, so what's your course of action?
So
from here?
on this hive, I'm gonna go through these other couple of frames. It looks like there's not a ton on them. I may move 1 or 2 of them towards the center, just so that they'll start drawing it.
Yeah.
But other than that, this hive is looking strong. We're gonna need to. I have some deep boxes at home that I haven't put together, and it's been months. I really need to, because really this hive should have another deep box on it. This hive is going to need another deep box in another week or 2.
Yeah.
That hive is good as it is, but I need to put those together, need to paint them, need to bring them out here, because this week it's not a huge issue, but this hive is going to explode with all this brood that we're seeing. So they're going to need a lot of space quickly.
Perfect.
So that'll be, for now I'm not really doing anything. I'm going to go through, if I see any more queen cells, I'm going to squish them.
Yeah.
If I see any more burr comb that I've been pulling off, I'm going to pull that off.
That's what we're making lip balm with, y'all.
Yes. But other than that, I'm not really doing a whole lot with this hive. I'm happy with where they are. I like what I'm seeing.
Perfect.
And I'm excited.
Awesome. All right, so Chunky Monkey Hive is alive! Exclamation point. Yay.
Which, that also means, if you've made it to the end of this video, for real, put in the comments what we want to call our third hive, because now we have 3 queens.
Spoiler alert, we saw her last time when we were here and we did not get her on camera.
Yes. We were recording the video, finished recording the video, and then immediately saw the queen.
Yeah,
so,
perfect.
That was good.
Yep, so that means that we have 3 queens. Woo! Do you want to do a dance?
Woo!
Shake that groove thing, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. All right, guys, thanks for being here, and we will see you on the next one.
Bees out.
Bees out, y'all.